quick before we get into our topic, the final round rules. It is a do or die situation. The winner is awarded 10,000 points. The loser, nothing. Zilch. Nothing. For whoever comes in second place in this matchup. And this involves, forget the biggest story in the NFL. How about the biggest story in America right now? Travis Kelce, ladies and gentlemen, is officially dating Taylor Swift. Travis Kelce caught a touchdown yesterday. It's all over social media. It's making the rounds. Travis, again, played well. Mahomes said he felt pressure to get him a touchdown. So let me ask y'all this question, because both y'all are Cowboys fans, and for how this affects me is this happened to be my Super Bowl pick. Do you think, because apparently I heard today that the NFL's ratings for the Chiefs-Bears game double that of every single other game. A lot of that had to do with the Swifties out there. Do you think the NFL would rather the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl and all the publicity that would bring, or Travis Kelce to go for 200 yards, couple touchdowns, the Super Bowl, win Super Bowl MVP, and he's up there with Taylor, hoisting the Lombardi Trophy for 2 years in a row? A Travis Kelce MVP, Barry, or the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl? Which do you think would be better for the NFL?
You know what's crazy about this question, Bryson, is that it's not a very easy question to answer. It really isn't.
It isn't.
All right, let's go ahead and just go into it. Now, the Swifties, they are power-broking people, right? They move the needle, right? Travis Kelce knew exactly what the hell he was doing. The Kansas City Chiefs, the Super Bowl champs, he zeroed in on poor Taylor Swift, got him to date her. Now they're gonna be try to become America's team. I don't like it. I don't like that. And I know exactly what he was trying to do, but it was clever. It's very clever. But to answer the question, it's still the Dallas Cowboys. We're talking about a team that has not made an NFC championship game in 27 years. They have not been to the Super Bowl in that same amount of time. If the Dallas Cowboys, who's been considered America's team, even though they've been bottom feeders, right, in regards to not being in contention for 27 years, if they win, or if they win the Super Bowl, it'll be the biggest story. It'll be the biggest story for the NFL. They'd be able to sell shirts and jerseys, and it would be just like the mid-90s again. It would go crazy, and the NFL would see a nice little tick, 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 tick in regards to sales and advertisements, everything. And then you'll see a lot more Jerry Jones on TV, which we love, right? So I think it's still the Dallas Cowboys. I think it's they're still America's team. They're still one of the most popular teams around America. And if they win the Super Bowl, it's still a bigger story. Obviously, I don't want to throw shade at the Swifties, but it's still the Dallas Cowboys.
Come after you, Barry.
I know they will.
Be careful.
I know they will. That's why I'm not throwing no shade. I'm just saying, I respect them.
The Swifties and the Beehive, man, those are powerful, powerful groups. No question about it. To Mike Guido, do you think, and the NFL obviously is the king of television, it's the king of American sports, they'll be popular regardless. If the Jaguars win the Super Bowl, they'll be popular. But would it be better for them, and from a publicity standpoint, if America's team, the Dallas Cowboys, goes on to finally hoist a 6th Lombardi Trophy, or if Travis Kelce wins MVP and there's Taylor Swift right there with him?
I agree with Barry Grant. Unfortunately, I do think that the Dallas Cowboys winning the Super Bowl would be a bigger deal. And I think that, it kind of goes to, we can all kind of learn a lesson about life in this sort of discussion, because there's a difference between like tabloids and real news, right? The Taylor Swift being with Travis Kelce during a Super Bowl trophy ceremony or whatever it would be is a tabloid. It's a cool little headline. It's a cool little story for a couple of days, but that's it. The Dallas Cowboys winning the Super Bowl for the first time in almost 30 years would be astronomical for not only the football world, but for the sports world. I think that's a really big thing. So as far as that's concerned, I think it's the Dallas Cowboys by far. Now, here's the difference maker. I would say it would be Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce if Taylor Swift was performing at halftime. If Taylor Swift was performing at halftime, that would be different. Then it would just be like a full circle. It would be something as if like written out of a storybook that everybody in the world could embrace, even people that hate the Chiefs. It would be an absolute groundbreaking, historical, you'd read about it in history books sort of moment. But right now, since that's not happening and it's Usher instead, I'm still going to say the Dallas Cowboys.
Usher's going to do a great job. That's interesting because I read a report saying that Taylor turned the game down. I wonder if that might have had something to do with it. That is very, very interesting.
All I like to say about the Super Bowl and Usher, hide your women.
You're not incorrect in that assessment, Barry. You're just not.
Hide your women.
Okay.
Oh,
So both
man.
of you had fantastic takes. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna give you a round of applause for that. No question about it. As I dial up the celebration music. But the winner this week of the 8 o'clock spot, as I get the graphic ready, here we go, is Mike Guido. Mike Guido wins the 8 o'clock spot this week. Congratulations, Mike.
Listen, I told you that I was gonna come on here and do it. And what did I do, Bryson? I came here and I unseated the champ. That's what I did. I feel great. Feels fantastic.
Congratulations. Does this beat the feeling of when the Cavs drafted Amani Bates?
well, it comes pretty close, gotta tell you. But especially after the performance that Amani Bates put on in the Summer League. He looked pretty good in Summer League.
Yes.
So, yes, I think this does beat it. But it is pretty close, Bryson. That was a fun day for both of us, I think.
That was a good show for sure. Barry, again, you are obviously still the points leader, but how do you feel about this?
Listen, this is nothing new on this show that I get to the finals and find some way to lose because there's bias against the villain.
Oh,
there's bias against the wrench. It's always
that. With Mike?
It's always that. Listen, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay? All I'm saying is this. When the villain and the wrench is not on this show every week, I will be missed. I will be missed. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, I don't necessarily doubt that. I'm just saying we got to be honest. We got to be objective. Mike had the better performance. He did. Mike was better.
Mike was solid.